Hello everyone, and welcome back again to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna build a learning math web like this. So I create the website using HTML, CSS, LaTex and JavaScript here. So I will refresh the browser. So if I choose the incorrect answer, it will show alert here and it show that our answer is wrong. So if I choose the correct answer here, it show us the alert the answer is correct, and it will change the background to be like green, and it will do the same in the number 2 here. If we choose the incorrect answer, it will show us an alert and our answer is wrong here. So and we choose the correct answer here, and it show us alert and our answer is correct here, and the C background here change to be light green. It's very interesting and very cool, man. So let's create the website here. I will make folder name is math web or math quiz. Yeah, you can name it whatever you want, and inside the math quiz here, math quiz touch index.html here, style.css and touch app.js. Open Visual Studio Code. So here let's have h1 here. It is math quiz, and then if we open live server, see we have math quiz here, and I will give the input. It's not text, but it is a radio. It's a radio here. So I think we have an li or another li. So we have two li here. In li here we have the question, and below the question we have the radio button. We have radio button, but it is here. So we will need 5 radio button, 3, 4, 5, and we will need the label. For A is for A here, and label is A here. It seems like we need BR here, and okay, let's copy the BR below the radio button, and let's check it out. Oh, we need BR again. We need the label here. very cool. And change the option B. This is C, and this is D, and this is E here. So we have A, B, C, D, E, and this is number 1, and this is below for number 2. I will just write comment here, so it will show us this list. It is number 2, right? And if we see here below the button, we will get the check button here, and let's create the button. So the button, it is check. Okay, and then let's write our code in HTML. It doesn't finish it yet. So I will inside we will give the name here, name for MC1. Name for MC1 here, like this, MC1, and this is for A, for B, and this is for C, and this is for B, and this is for A here, E here, and MC1 input so let's see, it's very beautiful, right? And now let's type our question. I'm open my text studio. This is text studio. I write the question using LaTex. So I will change the question, make sure this is number 1. Okay, this is number 1. I will change the question here. So let's see. So now we have the question here, and choose the option. Yeah, it seems like our LaTex doesn't work properly, but we will fix that later after we copy paste all the text code to our HTML. This is C, and we paste that in C, and D. This is D here. So we paste in the wrong position. Now this is C here, and this is D. This is D, and this is E, is that working? Okay. A here, B here, C, and this is D here, E here, like so, and check. It seems like our LaTeX doesn't work. In order to make our LaTeX work in HTML, we need something like Matrix. Just type Matrix LaTex, and open the Matrix documentation. I will put the link in the description so you can read the documentation here. $, inline delimiters are not used by default. In order to $sign to work, so it will use in $. $, has the same value. It is a square bracket here. Let's check it out. But for displayed mathematics, inline, you see, for inline here, so we will use the bracket like this and open our Visual Studio Code, I mean. So every $, we change it using bracket. Change the $, using bracket here. Label open. Okay. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check our source code, but it doesn't work because we should copy and paste the script from Matrix above in our head HTML. Open our Visual Studio Code, and above the head we will paste the Matrix source code, and we open. See here, our LaTeX works, but there are some bugs in this because the LaTex in Matrix cannot read -4 less than x less than 3. So it seems like Matrix cannot read the type of equation like this. So I'm using the math type. You can download it from Wiris. I'm using math type here, so I will copy and make sure that is math, and cut it and choose the LaTeX to 0.09 or later, and hit OK, and then we will copy this and paste it. Yeah, so what's going on? If the bracket using square bracket, we will see here it's very ugly, and we will change the bracket. We will change the bracket, yeah, like this, and it will work as our expected. We know that we can change the such that here, instead of using a vertical line, we will using a double column. We know that this is such that too. Okay, we got the problem in D. We will do the same. I will copy paste the A option to the D option. It seems like the option is same, the different it's only this is 3 and this is 2. So I will paste the E option, and I change the value x less than 2. So it will work as our expected. Everything is work and I'm happy. And now I will using link here and style.css, so the HTML can get connected to CSS, and below body here script, and we will connect our JavaScript to HTML here. So I will type this rc here, app.js. Okay, and now we can do the minor change here. I will exit the matjax. So here we will do the minor change, such as the mat quiz to be text align. It is center, and it has light blue background here. It is so I will open the console, document query selector, and I will select h1. So you see I can select h1 here. Seems like it works. I will copy that code in my source code in app.js, and let name is at h1 here, and I will create the class here that is cool, and cool it is as background, and the background is light blue, and the text align it is center. So I will access the the style.css from the app.js here. So let's check that. You see I got the favicon.echo error here. To fix that, so I forgot how to fix that, but it seems like we should paste this code. Okay, this is my GitHub. I will provide that URL inside the description, in the description I mean. So just copy paste this code in our HTML head. So we will not see the error again. You see I have fixed the error, favicon error. Back to our app.js. So we have access the h1 tag here, and h1 dot class name, and the class name it is the class name here, it is cool. The class name is cool. h1 is not a function. So class name but h1 is not a function. Why? h1 is not a function. Why? See here, h1 dot class name is not a function. Okay, this is not a function. I see, but I will show you how to fix. Yeah, this is if I type cool like this, you see we can get the class from CSS, and we bring it to our HTML by using JavaScript. So let's copy the code and make it permanent. It is not permanent if so I have copy the code here. If I refresh, it's not permanent. To make it permanent, paste in our code editor, so it will permanent. Okay, and now inside the button here we will get on click, and we will create the function name. It is check1. You can name whatever name you want, but check1, which means this is for number 1. check1 for number 1, or and maybe you can try another name, but for me check1 it is good. And let's make this communicate with our button here, and yeah, it can communicate to our button check using on click, and we paste the function and I will give the ID for the option, because this is the correct answer here. I will give the ID in label. So the ID it is ans1d. so this is answer number 1 and the answer is D. So I can access the option here. So let's access the document dot get element by ID and Saturday. So we don't have answer today, it is null here, so we need to create the variable name answer today. But before we do that, let's create document dot get element by ID. I will get answer today here. If you can see here, so now we will we successfully access the option here, and it has the ID here, it answer today. And let's make this permanent, and I will name it as answer to D and answer to D here. And answer to D dot the class list dot add. So I will add green class. Let's create green class. This is color, no color, but background, and the background it is light green, and the color is light green. Okay, very cool. If I type this, I hope this is work. Okay, this is work, but not add here. It is toggle. This is not add here, but we will need this as toggle. Let's save this, and this is toggle. So it's like a saklar. If you can see, toggle is like saklar. Man, because it must inside the function here, so you will not get any error here. And I will access all the name here I will access all the name in index.html. Here let's access the document get element by name, and the name is MC1. So here I will show you A, B, C, D, E. So we have successful access all the radio button, and I will copy the source code and put it in my code editor here. So I will use this later. Yeah, let's move this and comment this. And now I will name it as radius equals here. Okay, to access all the name in radio, to access all the name in radio, it seems like we need the for loop for let e equals 0, and the radius dot length and radius dot length e is less than radius dot length. So I will name this as length equals radius dot length. So this is not length, but this is not radio dot length. This is only very simple. Radio dot length will be changed to length, and avoid the looping forever. We will using E++. Okay. If the radius E dot checked, I will explain this later. Dot checked. Now you see here what this means. Okay, I will explain to you later here. So we need create an empty string here, and let's name it var equals empty string here, an empty string, and then we will update the empty string to be radius e dot value. I will explain this code for you. Okay, firstly we create the e equals 0, and then we update the e to be e less than length e less than radius dot length, which means e will be stopped at e equals 1. So the value of the radius should be 0 to 1 or 0 or 1. Yeah, so the radius only have two value, that is 0 or 1, because we know that the radio have the radio, if we put the toggle will give us the value is true and false, and true is 1 and false is 0, right? So radio should have value, the value it is 0 to 1 or 0 or 1, right? So it will update to the value here. So the value is now it is radius e dot value, or the values now it is 0 to 1, right? Hopefully you can understand. Yeah, to be programmer we have to understand every code here. So this is for loop, and we have only one condition, so we will end the condition here. So maybe we will make the source code to be more complex, and we have to avoid any error here, so I will use break here. This is end of the conditional statement. And now we should have the value in our input here. Value, we should have value here in our every input should have value. So, as you can see here in D here, and D, the value is correct, otherwise it is incorrect. Incorrect. One, two, three, four, five. So, and now open the console here. If the value, so if the value equals correct, it will give us correct, right? It gives us correct. So if the value equals incorrect, it will give us incorrect. So incorrect, we get this from the index.html. Why this is work? Because our for loop, it seems like our for loop is working properly as our expected. Our for loop is success. So now we will create the conditional statement here. If false equals empty string, which means the students didn't choose the answer, and it will give them feedback console.log please select choice answer. if, and we have else if the condition is the file equals correct, and it will give us the information. It will give us the information answer is correct, like this. And then it will change the background. It will change the background for us, and the background will be toggle green, and the background will be toggle green. So let's check it out. Please select choice answer. This is for loop dot toggle green. Answer is please wait, why this is happen? Okay. File equals correct. False equals correct. So I hope this is, I think it is same, right? So let's check the value is correct one. File is now an empty string. If the file is empty string, it will give us. So hopefully this is work. Make sure this is work. Answer today is not a function. Alright, I see this is not a function. This should be the toggle equals green, like this. It's not a function. Answer toggle is green. Okay, please select choice. So here we get the choice here. Okay, it seems like I put the break here. I put the break outside the if conditional statement here, and see our code, it doesn't work. If I choose, please select choice answer, right? And to fix that, to fix that, we should move the break below the conditional statement, or we can delete the break. It's okay here if we choose this. So if we choose D here, so it seems like our code is working properly. What's going on if we delete the break here? It's same, right? It's same whether with break or not, but make our code using break below the if conditional statement here. So, and otherwise we will get the answer is incorrect. Console.log here, and where is answer is wrong, right? Otherwise answer is wrong, which means when we choose answer A, you see answer is wrong, and B still wrong again, C still wrong, E still wrong, and D is correct, right? And now we have to remove the light green background in the D answer. So we will type ans1 D dot class list dot remove green. Very cool, man. Very cool. Yeah, we have created the website, a learning website, and then it is working properly. You can do the same for the number 2, and you will do it yourself. It is very easy. You just follow my code, and then I will let's change this. Let's change the code here. No, yeah. Number 2 created by yourself. So you will create number 2 by yourself. Just follow the code here. Follow the code, or you can follow the. If you are still confused, you can get all the source code inside my GitHub here. And now we want to put our website to be online like this. As you see here, I'm using a Netlify. So open Netlify here, open Netlify and click Netlify here. Make sure you have created an account and you have signed up. I have created an account and I have created login here. So I'm logging using my GitHub. I'm logging using my GitHub here. So you can log in using another method such as Google or email, but using GitHub is very easy. So maybe you can create your GitHub account. Just open github.com and you create your GitHub account, and then you you will uh, you will create the website from your GitHub to Netlify. So Netlify can connect the website. So as you can see, getting started here. I have created and I have deployed my website inside the Netlify. Very easy. And now I will show you. New site from Git. You see here there are so many deployment method here using GitHub, and it will connect to our GitHub and it will authorize it here. Select your GitHub account here. This is my GitHub account, Kamharngado, and it will looking for the repository here, all the repository. As you can see, I have so many repository here. Am I handsome? So I will access the math quiz. I will access the math quiz here. So I will type math quiz. And I will type math quiz here and name it as Kamharngado team owner, or you can, it's okay. And then we choose the main here and deploy site, and we deploy site. After we deploy site, it will give us the domain here. I will delete the math quiz here. It's not math quiz again, but it is awesomegates-aa31c0.netlify. Oh, very ugly domain. You see, very ugly domain here, and we can change the name of the domain. We can change the site setting, right? Oh, awesome. I forgot how to change the domain. So this is click domain setting to change the ugly domains. Choose domain setting. You see an option here, and edit name. Edit the name whatever you want. I will edit is math web app what about this? Okay, so this is our website we have created, and you can share the domain for your friend or for your students, and they can access it and they can practice their math, so they will be smart. Okay, very interesting, and thank you for watching. Sorry for my bad English, and thank you.